On the 22nd anniversary of Pearl Harbor, at the Army-Navy game in Philadelphia, television director Tony Verna turned a routine football telecast into a game which will live in infamy.
On December 7th, 1963, I aired the first instant replay.
In the early 1960s, college and pro football telecasts were devoid of the viewing enhancements we now take for granted. And since instant replay had yet to be invented, viewers could see what happened on a play, but they couldn't see why it happened.
So I'd say to cameramen like Joe Sidlaw, I'd say, Joe, what happened to that receiver? He says, oh, he tripped at the line, he was checked or something. And I said, wouldn't it be great if I could see what happened? But it didn't matter later. It had to be instant, right after the play.
Executing the first instant replay was a logistical nightmare, beginning with the size of the videotape machine needed.
They were the size of 2 Frigidaires. And it came with a tape that had I Love Lucy on it, and so if the tape didn't record properly, you would get Lucy on the air. I mean, you had to be careful, because this was 4 years before there was a Super Bowl. This was the biggest game, and if you fool with the Army-Navy game and messed that up, that was the end of your career.
Verna had hoped Navy quarterback Roger Staubach would be featured with the first instant replay. Instead, the unlikely hero became Army quarterback Raleigh Stitchway. It was broadcaster Lindsey Nelson's duty to sound the warning sirens.
And I say, this is it, Lindsey, go. And Lindsey looks at the monitor and says, ladies and gentlemen, Army has not scored again. Now, if you said that today, they'd throw a net on you and take you out of the booth and put you in a booby hatch.
The tape from that 1963 game never survived, but instant replay did. In fact, it thrived. And by the 1967 NFL Championship, instant replay had invaded the locker room.
Coach, we're going to have a play right now. You can see it on this monitor.
I hope I can see it.
This is slow motion now as Jerry Kramer makes a key block for Bart Starr on this quarterback sneak for the winning touchdown.
Yes.
A super defensive play, but as you will see, Jerry Kramer blows him out of there.
Yeah, that's a fine block, and there's a real
Today, when you watch a game, you couldn't think of watching without the instant replay. It goes hand in hand.